Hey, we're backstage at Ottawa Comiccon, and I've got with me one of our guests of honor, Marina Sirtis. It's so nice to see you again. We met in Montreal.
Hi. Yes, I remember.
I'm the pickle guy.
I remember the pickles. They were excellent pickles. Excellent pickles.
You've been doing these shows for a while, and you're always so professional when you meet everybody. You're always so happy. How is it to keep that energy up?
I'm actually quite a happy person.
You are, right?
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I mean, I can be mean. I'll be honest. But generally, I'm kind of happy-go-lucky person. And I actually really enjoy meeting the fans. We're only here because of the fans.
Right.
When people thank me for coming to the convention, I always say, well, if you guys didn't come, we wouldn't be here either. So it kind of works both ways. And so I'm very appreciative because all the blessings I have in my life are because these people watched me on TV for 7 years and paid money to go see my movies. So I think they deserve the best of me.
I saw you last year when you and the fellow cast members did the Next Gen cast
reunion.
Panel.
Yeah,
it was fantastic, and you really were like. You stood out on that panel.
Well, I hate when there's a lull in the conversation.
Yeah.
I hate a lull. So whenever there's a lull, I'll jump right in. And I always say to my friends before we go on stage, do you want me to be the usual me, or do you want me to shut up?
So to be a bit more subdued.
And they were like, no, Marina, we're tired. Just be you. Just take over like you always do.
Because you can carry it. I mean, at one point it was like, well, just let her talk.
Yeah, because that's my favourite part of the weekend is the Q&A.
Yeah.
So I really enjoy that. And maybe I enjoy it more than the others. I don't know. But I really do have a lot of fun doing that. And like I said, you got to keep the energy up, and I feel that's my job, to keep everyone's energy up.
One of the themes that I've gotten from a lot of the guests that I've interviewed this weekend is that the way they're treated at the Ottawa Comiccon and at the Montreal Comiccon is a lot different than other cons. Do you feel that there's more of a family feeling here?
Oh, yeah, we get fed.
Right. It's a bit more hands-on, right?
We get fed here. This is great. They bring food for us, hot food, instead of like crappy sandwiches, in the green room, or sometimes no food, and take care of yourself. So we feel very spoiled when we come to, actually, most of the Canadian conventions treat us very well. But I always say that, Canadians are the nicest people in the world.
You heard it here.
They really are. Nicest people in the world.
Just want to ask you, what has been the strangest thing you've ever been asked to sign?
Because of this, I don't sign body parts anymore because I had a lady did come up and have me sign her arm, and then the next day she came back and she'd had it tattooed.
Okay.
So that was a little weird. So I don't do body parts anymore, but I'll sign pretty much anything else.
Have you ever seen a portrait of you on a tattoo? Many, right?
Many portraits of me. One guy had me life-size on his back.
Weird?
Kind of weird, yeah.
But you can't act like it's weird because he's going to go home crushed.
But you know what? He went through a lot of pain to have that picture of me on his back. So how can you say anything but way to go? I don't know.
Well, the guy who has Marina tattooed on his back, you couldn't have found a prettier or a nicer person to include on your body.
He caught me on a good day.
Backstage with Marina Sirtis at Ottawa Comiccon.